Hi there, it's Janice Thompson with from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I am demonstrating card 3, the decorated Christmas tree card from our Merriest Tree set. Yeah, so let's get going. I know this is my magnetic tray, it just happened to be handy. So I've got all the bits and pieces. I've stamped and die cut all the bits that we need. So just follow I've poorly die cut the tree, but I'm just not going to, you could spend your whole life trying to get everything accurate. I've messed that up a bit, but by the tree's decorated, it will be fine. And really the purpose of this is just to show you the method. You can stamp it a few times and cut out your best one, because that's clearly what happens when we make our designs in the beginning. Right, so this has got a white card base, this one, a layer of the designer series paper, this pine cones design, some strips of real red just for interest in the background, and then a piece of gold. I have run out, as I say, of the gold foil, so I'm using the distressed gold as a very fine layer at the back. Now you can do your die cutting from the middle of that, which it does suggest you do, so you're not wasting. I'm just being a bit wasteful doing this today, but you know, I could cut a bit out the middle of it and use that later, or die cut a bigger shape. Lots you can do. But that's how that goes together, and I think what I'll do is, before I lose all these bits, is do that. So again, this just glues flat. And I'm going to glue these on first. You can, basically what you're going to do is glitz it up with the Wink of Stella. I'm going to glue it on and then do it, because I just find that easier, but you can do it the other way. Just glitz it and then stick it on. You can miss these out, actually. They're just adding a little bit of extra interest to the card. Just try and make sure it's straightish. And then bear in mind, you're not going to see the complete middle of this. So just use your Wink of Stella, and it's Christmas, so it's just adding lots of sparkle. I think these both are starting to run out, that's why I've got both of them out. The middle of this strip certainly doesn't show, but the bottom of this one. So let's it up to the middle maybe. I mean, you could use glitter. Just Wink of Stella is very subtle. Just adds that lovely shimmer. to your cards. And then imagine that I've gutted the middle out of that and I'm gluing this on. That one there. And I'm just going to glue this straight onto the card. You can decorate this first, or you can glue it straight on. There's loads of ways to achieve the same thing. Just position it till you're happy, and I think just make sure that's the glue is distributed evenly. And then pop the basket for the tree. You can glue that on. I'm just getting the bits so that I've not so many bits. I mean, you can work from the instructions step by step, or you can just visually look at the picture and work from that. We're all different in that respect. Right, so before we stick this down in any way, this will be going on with dimensionals. We are going to pop some ribbon on it. Now, need glue dots, and I think I might have put, oh no, they're here. I was thinking I had put them away. So basically just want a couple of bits of ribbon on here. I'm going to use the ends of my take your pick tool. I'm going to put some glue dots, a couple of glue dots each time to hold the ribbon. So I'm going to put them on that tier, the second tier and the fourth tier. And it'll kind of look like, sort of look like you wrapped ribbon right round the tree. But we're really just putting a couple of wee bits on. Whoops. So, oops. That there. And we'll just trim. Where did I keep flies in my snips? Oh, that's not very tight, is it? That seems to want to... That's it. So that's all the ribbon needed in this card. And let's, just in case I need more glue dots, let's get rid of this extra bit. Get myself in a bit of a kerfuddle here. And the ribbon's optional if you're running short of ribbon and you don't want to buy any more of this, obviously. something else instead. I'm looking for my silicone mat again. The reason I use my silicone mat, as you'll see from my previous time of gluing, see it dries and then I can just peel it off, put that in the bin. But I'm wanting a bit more. Again, you could use a cocktail stick, or you can just do what I do and just wave where my tweezers, so help me pick up the bits I need. So let's bring the tree back in. So you see I stamped it with garden green and then I did the textured bit with the pretty peacock. So my littlest piece here. And just making it look like we've got beaded your next size. That's gone over the top of that ribbon, so it just looks like a tree that's well decorated. Again, possibly not got enough glue, so we'll just use, as I say, a cocktail stick, if I had that ready, would be the way to go with this. But if you're like me, pokey tool, whatever you have to hand. Then the next size of beads. Some glue. Just give the glue a moment to grab. Who likes decorating their real tree? I don't have the same interest in it now that I don't have small children around. I always let my children be in charge of decorating the tree, and it was always covered with their things, the things they made in playgroup, school, nursery, at home with me. I'm not really into the sort of colour coordinated kind of Christmas decoration. Just doesn't do it for me. I admire it in other people's homes. Doesn't turn me on for myself. So that's the beads on, and then I stamped the baubles 3 times. So I've got more than I need here. The handy thing in this die set is there are three dies for the baubles. So I stamped them 3 times. I won't use all of them, but it just gives me choices now. So there's 3 baubles on the stamp. So if I stamp that 3 times, I've got the 3 dies, so I get 9 cut out in one go. Oh, got 2 here. That's good. The other way to do this is for quickness is if you know where you want the bauble, you put your a dot of glue on the tree. Do another one here. Tweezers help me get that in the right place. What else do we need? Well, that one didn't. Maybe put one about here. I was going to leave it at that, half a dozen's fine for me. So now we want to pop this on my card piece with dimensionals. So where are my dimensionals? Here they are. Oh, what's the story with me? But then see, if you put the dimensionals over the ribbon ends, that just helps to secure them even more. I'm sure that's plenty. I will need that in a minute, but I'm just, it's getting in my way here. Now, I do have a star here for the top of my tree. Again, just a wee dot of glue on the top of the tree. And then aim the middle of the star there. There's that. And then we have some parcels for under the tree, and we've got, now let's just pop that on just now. On this one, because I cut it to the measurements, then you don't have enough purchase to get it into the punch, so I just cut the banner end with my snips. To you and yours. Right, and then we've got all these little wee bits here to make these into parcels. So this was just the die cut square, and I'm putting this big star piece that looks a bit like ribbon-ish. I think I might have put it the wrong way. That's better, so it kind of looks like ribbon tied around. And we've got this wee parcel here, and there is another one, and we've got a wee one of these wee die cut bits in gold. These are all the bits that you would cut out of the layer before you, so we'll just pop that on the top. Obviously you can stamp the parcels however way you want, and see, so I'm going to pop, oh fingers everywhere, I'm going to pop the red one on with dimensionals. Again, arrange them to suit yourself. You don't have to follow the picture. I think I'll just pop them all on with dimensionals and still can tuck them underneath. Tuck that one under there a wee bit. You can add more parcels. You've got the stamps, you've got the dies, and then just some bling, but I've laid it down and I don't know where it is now. Here it is. So oh, I've got two stuck together there. Then I decided that's actually too big, but I thought we'll use the little one. Just pop it in the middle there, just to bling up the parcel. And there we go. There you have it. The third card. So quite fancy, quite avid, but you know, for special people. You have card 3. Thank you very much. And I'll see you on card 4, which is even fancier, I think.